Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Traum gameplay. So yes, let us continue our journey. It's been a while. I've made one video on Traum. I was completing the Grail Front and a few other stuff, but yeah, I think now we are back on track. Yeah, unless and until the event comes out, obviously I think I'll be able to upload more Traum related content, but when Barking's event comes out, it'll probably slow down again because I'll have to do that alongside this, so anyways, alright, so let's begin. Assassination plot, here we go. Which one should I pick? I'm just gonna pick the normal characters. I doubt I'll need. Wait a minute, which level is this? Level 70, that's fine. Yeah, let's just go with this. Alright, let's do this. Oh boy. Alright everyone, it's time we put our plan together. Yes, a good plan is the key to successful assassination. That's what my senior assassins are always telling me. Our first target is Grimhild's second in command, Zhang Jie. If we succeed, we must get him to leave this singularity. Formidable as his noble phantasm and spells are, his intelligence is a far greater threat. I considered using some sort of magecraft to render him unconscious, neutralizing him, then bringing him back here. But ultimately I decided we needed to completely eliminate any chance of him using that intellect against us. True. We will assassinate him, and such a dire threat deserves. Got it, I hear you. It's always possible for targets to change when you're making decisions at your own discretion on site. So it's great we're all on the same page about this now. Solid communication. There are three key parts to this plan we need to decide. The how, the where, and the when. Okay. For the how, obviously we'll have to ambush him. Okay. Precisely. Sniping him would be far too risky. Perhaps it would be a different story if we had a truly first-rate archer on our side. But no, even then I doubt sniping would succeed. Our target is, after all, Zhang Jue, the leader of the Yellow Turbans. Yeah, I doubt he's getting sniped by any servant. Maybe if it's something that is undodgeable or something like that, like Gabe Olg or something. I don't know. Yeah, depending on what Taoist art he uses, his defenses could be airtight. Oh, I see, so that's why you called me here. Indeed, we realized we could need the help of a professional in the sage arts. The secretary already gave us permission to bring you on board. It's unfortunate that she's part of the rebellion, but the assassin should be able to contain her if things take a turn. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Though of course we'll have to do our best to ensure things don't come to that. Yeah, I guess she's the only one who doesn't know we are, here in this room, that we are actually on the side of humanity. Still, I don't know if I can make it all the way to the Revengerum's castle. I'm not exactly what you'd call nimble compared to most people. I'm kind of a slowpoke. And yeah, that's it. Can I leave now? No, come on, get over it. Alright, now that Miss Shufu is here, let's discuss the where and when of the plan. First of all, Zhang Jie's behavioral patterns. According to the scouts we've had tracking him. Okay. Zhang Jie spends most of his time in the Revengerum's capital, with the occasional excursion to Fort Azagok. Grimhild has entrusted him with authority over all the surrounding area. He also sometimes causes problems for the reinstatement realm during the Revengerum's expeditions. He is an excellent leader to his troops, however, these troops may vary tremendously in terms of quality, and he cannot fill those gaps on his own. As a result, he frequently loses his skirmishes, but he's also quick to retreat to safety when this occurs. In this ongoing war between the realms, Zhang Jie himself has never suffered so much a scratch. Though he seems not to be particularly skilled in personal combat, he makes it up with his sheer adaptability. In effect, one could say he is Revengerum's second king. Suffice to say, it would be beyond foolish to try to assassinate him in the capital. Yeah. Without an escape route, chances are any such attempt would fail, even if we were to risk our own life to accomplish our goal. Yeah, and then Screamhill is still there, you know. Were we to try assassinating him on the way to Fort Azagok, her... What? Okay, this is typo, I'm guessing. Her would have an excellent chance of slipping through our fingers. I'm guessing he. So I have concluded that our best bet is to infiltrate the fortress and assassinate him there. Okay. However, even with this plan, our odds of success remain low. If we trust only luck to see us through, we are doomed to failure. That's tricky. I guess it all comes down to how tight the fortress's security is. We can assume it is tight indeed, but perhaps not so tight that there's no room for us to slip through. Yeah. Tell us, Miss Shufu, how would you go about protecting this fortress? Maybe like, I don't know, like a barrier or like some kind of a sensory, like something that'll detect if enemies get in. I don't know. Do we know how this fortress is built and where? Let me see. Yeah, here we are. Here we go. It's all in this document. Yeah, this place is practically airtight. You can tell. I don't know the first thing about Western spells, but I've got almost a sixth sense for Eastern ones. To put it another way, if they did use any Western spells here, I wouldn't be able to tell you anything about them. But I can tell this fortress is built using Chimendunja. Basically, you use astrology and cleromancy to determine the optimal orientation of all sorts of objects. Oh, okay. It works on everything from people to armies to castle. It can tell you things like the best way for you to walk or a direction where you're sure to fall. As I recall, Zhuge Liang or Gongming, yeah, used it during the Three Kingdoms period. Oh yeah, the unreturning formation. I've heard of that too. Anyway, my point is, Zhang Shi used his Taoist arts to lock this fort, Azagog, down tighter than a Tangu drum. But historically speaking, once you've breached a fortress, capturing it is simple. It may be that the Taoist arts are the only notable defenses we must overcome. So basically, it all comes down to this servant. Huh? You mean me? I guess you have to, you know, pave the way in. With your magecraft. Yeah, okay, I'll do it. Really, when you think about it, that guy might look older, but I actually go farther than he does. Hell, I was genuine court sorcerer for China all the way back in time, back during the time of Emperor Qin Shi Huang. Sure, I was involved in a different matter for a while, and my knowledge of Taoist is a little fuzzy, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. Well, it's okay, Juju, we believe in you. Who the hell said you could come up with a nickname for me? But you know, it's kind of a good fit. No, knock it off. I insist you show me the respect I deserve. You'll address me as Lady Juju. Got it? How exactly do we go about this? Do we need to conduct reconnaissance on the fortress to get past his Taoist defenses? No, I think we can put together a counter strategy based on what we know now. Right. For example, say there's a talisman used in Taoist arts and a talisman that can counteract it. We can make a whole bunch of the latter kind now. And from there I can hammer the basics of Taoist arts into your heads so you know what to do with them. Yeah, this could work. Okay. Excellent. I can finally see a way forward. Well, we'll begin with combat training in teams to reach the minimum teamwork necessary to execute this plan. We'll also help Miss Jufu with her item construction while having her coach us in the basics of Taoist arts. All while hammering out the details of this plan before the day of the mission arrives. Sounds reasonable. Then I'm going to need you guys to bring me a bunch of materials I need for the talismans as soon as possible. Oh, like what? We should be able to use forbidden pages for the paper. Oh, and there's one more important thing. What's that? What the hell? Why are we suddenly battling? That's a weird place to suddenly. Oh, I guess we have to get the materials. Vorpal chicken, okay. Oopsie.
あまり悩んでるこちらの話です。NS サービスです。そのように失礼。まあ大変言いました。目障りですね。死になさい。消えなさい。愛らしいウサギに狩られる気分はどうですか？盗作的で癖になるでしょう。
Alright, there you go. We got our materials, I hope. Now, we just have to collect lots of this chicken's blood, at least. They're big enough that they have plenty to go around. I see. We write the talisman's incantations in chicken blood. Oh, okay. Yep, that's right. Honestly, I don't know how much help these talismans are gonna be against Zhang Zhu's fortress, but it should at least be better than trusting to blind luck to save our asses. Alright. Okay. Quite so. Very well then, let's get down to the business, shall we? Let's do it. Friendship, solitary, hard work. Now that's the recipe for success. Yeah? What a weirdly sentimental assassin. Oh lord. Oh boy. Alright, so we'll be fighting against a caster. I wonder if this is Zhang Jue. I don't know. Let's see. Should I... You know what? I'm just gonna go with a normal team. Yeah, let's go with this. Oh, okay, it's a normal, yeah, okay. Wait, what is Taoist Arts for Dummies introductory course? Okay, well, so this is basically Zhang Jue hammering the knowledge into our brains, and we're fighting against that knowledge. Okay, we're fighting to conquer it, conquer the knowledge. Okay. It's only one of them. What the hell? Okay. And there you go. A few days later. Alright. I don't think I can read another word. Me neither. I suppose none of you will be surprised to hear this word suits me quite well. Yeah, that makes sense because obviously this is Sherlock Holmes. I'm sure he had to read a lot of stuff and to gain knowledge and other things. Well, we don't want any of you getting overwhelmed or confused, so we may as well stop here. Let us not forget the three of us are rank amateurs. For a stopgap measure, I believe this should be quite sufficient. I dare say our teamwork has improved considerably as well. And according to Count Vlad, the army's training is almost complete. Yes, that means we'll be heading out soon. Indeed, as previously discussed, only the four of us will undertake this mission. Mr. Fujimaru, I'll be counting on your simple summons to augment our combat capabilities. Yeah, better. Between his summons and the three of you, you should be strong enough to take down Zhang Jue. Besides, the bigger the operation, the more likely the enemy is to discover what we're up to. I'd say we're at the tipping point here. I take it there's no objections? Then, let's begin the mission. Here's to our victory and the power of teamwork. Yeah, what? This guy has seen a lot of shonen animes. He's constantly talking about friendship and teamwork. I swear there's some... Oh my god, I swear to god, I didn't read that. I didn't read that. I literally said, and then I looked at it and then I'm seeing like, she literally said the same thing. Oh my god. I swear there's something about this assassin that screams shonen manga protagonist. We'll be departing first thing tomorrow morning, and I believe we should go say our goodbyes now. Oh boy. What is it, sir? Did you throw out your back? Wow. I did. I could really use a massage. Wait, no, that's not it. I was just thinking, I know there's probably not much sense in bringing this up now, but are we sure it's not too dangerous for Lord Fujimaru to join us on this mission? I understand your concerns very well, Don Quixote. Yeah, but, you know, we've gone through much worse. But I'm afraid this master has to stay close to his summoned servants. Usually there are ways for masters to stay at a safe distance while supporting their servants, but they're all beyond Fujimaru's abilities. He has no choice but to wade into the fray himself. While I'm technically qualified to be a master, I'm not in a position to summon any servants right now. You're goddamn right you aren't. We're certainly not about to give a mage who already betrayed proper human history once the right to summon his own servant again. No skin off my nose. I could happily go with the rest of my life without commanding another servant. So, there you have it, Don Quixote. As much as it pains me, and it really, truly does pain me, we have to let him go along if we're to have any hope of assassinating Zhang Jue. I'll do it. Sir, I don't know much about you, but the Chaldean's explanations make sense to me. There's nothing more for you and me to do besides pray for their success. I guess you're right. Lord Fujimaru, whatever you do, make sure you make it back alive. I, Don Quixote, shall await your return with the highest of hopes. Thanks, I promise I'll come back safe. Well said. Oh, did I sound like a real knight there? You did, sir, you really did. Well then, maybe I should go along after all. No, you're supposed to stay here. You're Charles the Great now. Absolutely not. Drat, and here I thought this is going pretty well. No matter how much of a knight you may be, your place right now is on the throne. It may not be easy, but you must be patient all the same. Alright then, Master, I hate to send you on to this mission alone. I understand that I am essentially useless as a servant now that I cannot fight, but you are going to fight, right, Count? I can't argue with that. Rest assured, I'll make sure our diversion gets the enemy's attention. Sherlock Holmes? I know, Count Vlad. I'll do everything in my power to ensure our master's safety. Astolfo? Yeah? I would like you to accompany Master and his team over to the edge of the Revenge Realm. You got it. Looks like I'm coming along for a little while myself. Not you though, Roland. You got another job to do. Yeah. I'd lend you guys my Olfin, but I'm only one who can blow it, so... What is Oliphant? What does that mean? Blow it? Is it like some kind of a horn or something? Oliphant. Instrument, yeah. A platter. Carved ivory hunting horn. There you go. Yeah. Well, for the time being, focus on staying alive. You say that's what you have always done? Then I guess I've got no advice to give. I'd like to throw you all a send-off party before you leave. No, please, no. That's a death flag. Please don't do that. I don't know. But my sir thinks it would be better to save that for your return. Indeed. When you return victorious from your operation, we'll throw a party to celebrate. I guess that's also a death flag, Just don't say anything. Let them go. After they come back, then we can have a party or whatever. That sounds better to me too. Then I'll have everything ready by the time you get back. Oh, a party, I can't wait. And not just any party, but a real. Say, Sancho. Yes, sir? How can you tell when a party is a gala? Now that I think about it, the only kind of party I've ever been to is the Harvest Festival. What about the celebration the Duchess and Don Diego threw for you? Well, I guess the Duchess was more awkward than celebratory, but still. At any rate, just leave it to me, sir, though I will rely on you for all the grunt work. Fine with me. I have no idea how to plan a party myself, so just tell me what to do and I'll do it. That's what I like to hear. Right, let's go. The assassination plan has begun. I doubt it is going to go as smoothly as we think in our head, but you know. Oh, I'm lacking energy. Let's eat some blue apples in this quest. What? In this quest, the battle you fight will depend on choices you make. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, let's see. Morning, Fujimaru. You still have some time before you need to leave. Wanna get a little more shut-eye? No, I think I'll go for a walk. Roger that. Looks like nobody else is here yet. Okay, Seton is here. Oh boy, obviously that's Charlemagne. It's pretty obvious. Just look at the face. You know, the little part that's out of the the hoodie. Morning. How have you been, pal? Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Oh, is that Kaldi on the line? Nice to meet you. I'm Seton, Fujimaru's comrade in arms. Still going with Seton, huh? At this point, you better believe I'm going to keep going with it for as long as I can. Besides, I'm pretty sure I won't be stepping on any other servants' toes. Anyway, what are you two going up this early? Hell, it's basically still night. What are you doing roaming around at the same time? I've got a lot going on this morning, so... Fujimaru, are you sure we can trust this servant? Yeah, I guess. Like, he was there with us. Don't worry about me, I won't tell anyone. Nobody likes a rat. I'm just really sorry I can't be of any help myself. Well, how about you at least show me your face then? Sorry, but I'm gonna keep the mystery man thing going for a while. Knowing when to do a thing is almost as important as knowing what thing to do. That said, I'm not loving how I've got to draw this out either. I can't tell you to trust me or that it'll definitely be worth the wait. But if you can guess my identity on your own, hopefully it'll be a sign of good fortune coming your way. Well, yeah, you're Charlemagne. It's pretty obvious. Oh my god, it's suddenly began. Oh hey, it's the morning already. Hang in there, pal. I'll be rooting for you. I'm gonna try and take care of my own business as best as I can too. He's a real mystery man, alright. His spirit origin is no stronger than a phantom spirit, so I'm sure he's really weak. But he is a servant. You don't sense any hostility from him, right? None. Okay, I trust your judgment on these things. But if that's all true, I wonder why he won't help. I suppose we'll still have to trust him to say, when he says he's got his reasons. Okay, let's head back to the castle for now. You've got a long day ahead of you. Is everyone ready? Yeah, I guess. All good here. Then let's get going. Remember, we'll be heading very deep into Revenge Realm's territory. We are bound to encounter enemies on the way, but we won't necessarily need to fight our way through them. If we must, we can always run. In fact, I had Miss Zhufu pack numerous talismans specifically for that purpose. Just be aware that we won't be able to use them every time. Also, we could be in trouble if the enemy has a caster too. Hey, you guys all ready? I'd say so, yes. Got it. I'll be taking you guys right up to the border in one of these golem-drawn carriages. Thanks. Okay then, let's get going. Alright. I know you're probably sick of hearing this by now, but remember, the direction we infiltrate the fortress from will be crucial. Jimendu Jia is an extremely complex spell, but it always goes in a set order. And it doesn't matter how strong the sorcerer casting it is, in some ways it's a lot like a gun. Oh, okay, that's a very understandable analogy, you know. If you want to fire a gun, no matter who you are, you have to load it, disengage the safety, and pull the trigger. No matter how good a shot you are, you can't fire a gun without doing all these things, right? It's the same with this spell. It might be complex, but it's not invincible. For example, say it made so that no one could enter the building from any direction. If you cast a spell like that on a castle, then how would its defenders come and go? Yeah, true. Come and go. So we can definitely get inside. The problem is that doing so will be complex and not at all intuitive. I'll do my best to solve the riddle, but in case I get it wrong, we'll try again. Unfortunately, unlike video games, real life doesn't have a continue option. Anyway, assuming we made it inside, there probably won't be many soldiers to contend with. I presume we will have Jinmendua Dunjia. Thank for that as well. Yep. Not only is it fiendishly difficult to navigate, but the people inside could also mess it up, all by inadvertently screwing with orientations. Oh wow, so they can also screw it up, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. So, they wouldn't be able to station many other servants in there, even if they wanted to, which they don't. Be that as it may, we do believe we will encounter some form of military resistance inside, most likely some sort of being Zhang Jie controls with his Taoist arts in lieu of servant soldiers. Yeah, that's a good point. If he uses familiars or something along those lines, he could severely restrict his behavioral pattern to make sense they don't mess up the spell. That would make them much harder to control though, so I think we still have a shot at this. Thank you, Mishufu. Going over all this ahead of time has been of great help. We'll be counting on your assistance inside the fortress as well, as your skills will be crucial to this operation. However, there's one other key to this operation that needs to be addressed. Alright, you mean me, don't you? I take it your noble phantasm is equal to the task of killing Zhang Jue? Yeah, I was wondering. Yes. It may not be as strong as the first Hassan's, but my noble phantasm is no means weak. Although thinking back on it, maybe pride is what kept me from ever matching his. What? Speaking of which, Lord Fujimaru, I understand you've met a number of the Hassans yourself. Wait, did he just say that he... he is as strong as the first Hassan? Or it was his pride that kept him from trying to match his? Oh my god. Or am I misinterpreting that line? Speaking of which, Lord Fujimaru, I understand you've met a number of Hassans myself. May I ask what they're like? Well, yeah, the Cursed Arm, Serenity, 100 Personas. They're all really great people. I see. Well, now I feel a little embarrassed making big proclamations for someone as accomplished as you. But I hope you'll trust me to see this mission through. Okay. Hey guys, you got a minute? What is it? Well, one of our squads is fighting a skirmish with one of the Revengerum squads. Oh. I see. What's the situation? It looks like we're losing, but at least they're already preparing to retreat. So, what do you guys want to do? Go around them since it is a stealth mission? That would probably be best. What do you think, Mr. Fujimaru? Yeah, let's help them. I need bond points, you know. Whoa, now you're talking. I was just getting tired of doing nothing but driving this carriage. Okay, let's do this thing. Hey y'all, I'm Astolfo, Paladin of the Righteous Realm. It's my duty to assist you in no wait, that's not right. As a Paladin of the Righteous Realm, I guess I'm the reinforcements? Yeah, something along those lines. Anyways, nice to meet you all. How polite of him. Yeah? That's what he got from that? Yeah, but we're still about to fight. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. I guess that was the choice, so I think we probably could have avoided that battle if I pressed the other one. Yeah, let's go with this. I don't think I'll need any type of strong characters here. What the hell? Okay, so what are these? NP damage up. Yeah, doesn't matter. I'm gonna wipe you all out. Wait, what is this? Chance to gain critical star each turn. Drop rate, critical strength. Okay. If it's done on one end. Right. So, I'm gonna do this. Wait, is he single or single target or is he all enemies? Okay, so this.
いい判断です。事実、神戸を垂れよ。恐怖は希望もない。何人通るにあたわず。
All right. I think that's it. Oh, I do need Morgan's final attack. There you go.
仕事とはいえ、私も女ですので、実利、成績、そして趣味を優先で楽しませていただきましたわ。
And there you go. Hey, thanks. Don't worry about it. You'll do the same for me. Oh, okay, a little distraction there, but you know. Oh, looks like we're almost there. Yep, this is the Revenge Realm, alright. Yeah, the sky turned red. Okay, this is as far as I go. I'll head back on my hippogriff. See you guys later, and good luck. We're all counting on you. We won't let you down. Woo! Yeah. My predictions never pan out, but I've got a good feeling about this mission. Well, bye. Yeah, I was going to say, if his predictions never pan out, as he says, then perhaps we should expect things to go poorly? Yeah, I guess. Come on, let's go. Man, I don't like this. Well, yeah, I guess. I don't... Oh. We've gone a long distance. Yep. Fort Azagot. Dead party pre-battle. Okay. Plot and the aftermath. 5,000. That is as many servants as the Righteous Realm can currently field in their army. Their numbers include about 60 heroic spirits, the rest are phantom spirits. Large though those numbers are, they have no hope of defeating either the Revenge or Reinstatement Realm. Even so, there was a beauty to be found in directing a group of highly trained servants towards a common goal. This will be the Righteous Realm's first large-scale battle. As I've said, this will be the culmination of your training. You may think of this as another exercise if you like, but know that anything less than your best effort will be considered an act of treason. Treason not against me, but your Emperor, Charles the Great. Remember, this battle is not meant to demonstrate our might to the Revenge Realm. It is to show your devotion to the Emperor. I am aware that he is not present here with us. He is, however, using a spell of Farsight to observe each and every one of you. Remember that well, and fight with honor. Show our Emperor that his is the righteous way. We have nothing to fear from either the Revenge or the Reinstatement Realm. Show them what you're capable of. Alright, he hyped them up. Morale is high. Oh God, please let everybody come back to safety. I think it might be better for you to heart it if you don't watch it this, sir. Oh no, I think it would be better for your heart if You don't watch this, sir. Why don't I keep an eye on things while you just focus on praying? Right. We really aren't cut out to be Charles the Great, are we? Ironic, a decision we made to save ourselves is bringing us closer to death. I don't know how we're ever going to get out of this. I have an urgent message, my queen. The Righteous Realms army is on the move. They're headed straight for our fort walls. So, they're finally shown up? How many troops? No more than 5,000, my queen. I see. Then there's no need to mobilize our entire army in response. Still, they've never made a move like this. Recall the majority of our soldiers guarding our border with the reinstatement realm. I'll go to meet this army as well and get Zhang Jue here, now. Okay, so it's working. Grimhild is going in there, so the distraction was a success. I'm afraid I have some bad news, my queen. We can't get a hold of Lord Zhang Jue. I wonder what's going on. What would you have us do, my queen? Go out to meet the enemy. 10,000 troops ought to suffice. Elite knights, assemble your formations now. Right away, my queen. I wonder what happened to him. Is he slacking off? Did he turn traitor? Did he die? I swear, just when I need that cunning old man the most. What a hassle, the queen sighed. Let's turn back the clock a bit. Okay. So this is that fort? Fort Azagok. The fortress where Zhang Jue has shut himself away with 100 of his loyal servants. This seems a small group, but in fortress where even security patrols are confined to a painfully specific route, they were more than sufficient, especially with all of Zhang Jue's security measures. The fortress itself is also situated in the heart of the Revenge Realm territory. Even where the two realms were aware of it, they would never send troops so far. Zhang Jue never enjoyed shutting himself up in this fortress though, but he had two reasons for doing so. The first was supervision, okay. As this fortress contains something taboo, the Revenge Realm, Zhang Jue could not relax without coming by from time to time to check on it. Oh, whatever he's doing, you remember, like something he's like experimenting on or something he's trying to do. He also wanted to make sure that none of the servants patrolling its halls had realized what that taboo was. If they did, he would have no choice but to tie up loose ends. The second was preparation. Zhang Jue would never miss a chance to better prepare for rebellion. Not only to rebel against proper human history, but of course to rebel against Queen Kriemhild as well. Yeah. There's no telling how long she'll last after all. Zhang Jue's concern lay with Kriemhild's mental balance, or rather, the lack thereof. He knew that she had resorted to every trick she could think of in her efforts to take revenge for Siegfried, her beloved husband. She even went so far as to try and offer up her own body to Attila, aka Altera. The depths of her hatred and her eye for strategy both far exceeded ordinary parameters. Zhang Jue knew that very well, and he also knew she was a berserker. Oh yeah, this whole Attila thing, I know about it. Like, at first I didn't know that Altera and Kriemhild were connected like that, but I think in Altera's interlude, one of the interludes, she literally talks about it. Or was it someone else's interlude? I don't know exactly where, but I remember very recently. Yeah, I think it was Altera's interlude where she talks about Kriemhild. Was it, or was it something else? I don't remember, but here somewhere, it was mentioned. However, sane she might have seemed beneath that, she was still a monster whose heart burned with an unending thirst for revenge. Oh no, maybe it was like Siegfried's interlude or something. I don't remember. I think one of the interludes. I don't remember which it was. Okay. And so he understood that he would eventually have to rebel against her, even if it meant grinding her down to a nub in lieu of her completely falling apart. Now what am I going to do with him? His indecision was rooted in his uncertainty about whether his trump card was an ace or a joker. If used well, he could be a blade to Kriemhild's throat. If used poorly, he could destroy the whole Revenge Realm and Zhang Jue with it. and so he could trust the fine-tuning of this particular asset to no one else. Zhang Jie once commanded armies numbering in tens of thousands. His schemes, ambitions, and desires were without end. But today his lucky streak came to an end. In addition to his 2 secrets, he had also made 2 grave mistakes. First, he failed to account for the existence of another talented sorcerer, even if they may not have been quite on his level. Okay, I'm guessing Zhufu. And his second, ultimately fatal mistake was failing to account for the world's greatest detective paying him a visit. Damn. Oh boy. Okay, this is Zhang Jie's Dunjia, Pan or Cosmic board. Of course, it's probably pretty different from a conventional one since it's made especially for him. But that shouldn't matter as long as we can figure out the basic directions we need to go. Alright, Shufu, where do we begin? Qi Men Dunjia uses 8 geomantic gates. Zhu, rest, Sheng, life, Shan, wound, Du, growth, Jing, Xin, Si, death, Jing, shock, and Kai, open. We need to go through life, seen, and open and avoid the other 5. Wait. Life, seen, and open. Sheng, Jing, Kai. Sheng, Jing, Kai. Let's start with the life gate. This way, and of course, try to be as quiet as possible. Okay, everyone, follow me. Okay, so it's basically like a maze where there's a lot of doors, but a few of the doors there's behind them there's traps, and a few of them which is okay. Something like that, I guess. As long as we stick to our training, my presence concealment skill should extend to the rest of you as well as at least a little. Though of course, I'm just a run-of-the-mill assassin, not one of the Hassani Sabah. So I'm afraid it may not be much better than nothing. That's alright, it should be more than enough. Now, shall we? Something's not right. Tch! What's wrong? Crap, this way leads to the death gate. Nobody move! Oh no. Damn it, Zhang Jie must have made even more modification to the Qi Men Dunjia. We'll need to think exactly as he did now. A single mistake will put us all in the death gate. Right. Okay, there's a few enemies there. There are 3 enemy soldiers here. What shall we do? I would prefer to avoid them if we can. That could be a tall order. Which way next, Lady Zhufu? We need to either keep going straight or make a right turn here. We can't avoid them if we can do that. Then I would at least like to keep this quiet. This extra modified silence amplifying talisman should be able to erase any sign of battle right down to our presence. But it won't last forever, so we'll have to take them out quickly and without using a noble phantasm. Oh my god, not this again. Fine with me. Alright, let's kill them. Counting down now. 3, 2, 1. Here goes. Huh? Enemy attack! Huh? Crap, I can't talk. No, wait. I can't make any sound at all. Your lives are mine. Okay, let's go then. Ooh. Right, I'm just gonna take my normal group. I wonder if I cannot use my noble phantasm. It's fine, I'll keep it like that. Yeah, I'll still keep the what's it called? The kaleidoscope. Because I'm too lazy to take it off. Oh god. Assassins, what? No, I'm not going to use that now. What the? Oh yeah, they said that. Okay, okay. So the rider was assassinated by our assassin.
イノベーション始めますね。そのように。はい、エネルギーサービスです。天のお望みのままに。目をそよく言いました。
Oh no, I should have changed it. God damn it. That's my mistake. Oh, it still worked.
仕
Okay.
事とはいえ、私も女ですので、実利、成績、そして趣味を優先で楽しませていただきましたわ。
Okay. Done. That was quick. We didn't use any noble phantasm. Right. It's over. Nobody else seems to have noticed us. Let's keep moving. We'll be heading into the basement from here. I hope your theory is right, Holmes. It is, rest assured. We will find Zhang Jue there. I am no expert on Taoist arts, Miss Xu Fu, but thanks to you, I at least have a reasonable understanding of its processes. What has a process also has an end point. That is to say, all things have their logical conclusion. Yeah, that conclusion is that the room next to the safest place in the fortress, that is where we'll find him. Right, okay. The room next to the safest one. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Lord Zhang Jue. Oh, here we go. Oh, Sherlock Holmes. It is it? I'm impressed you were able to navigate my Taoist arts cage. Me? Oh, no, not at all. I couldn't have done this alone. Even I cannot intuit the intricacies of another culture's secrets. But it is another matter entirely when I have the aid of one familiar with them. As long as I understand the process, I can arrive to a logical conclusion. I see. And you're the master who got away. I'm surprised you came back admirable. Yeah, well, I've seen a lot of other, been in a lot of other tough situations. So this was not really much, I guess. Here to avenge Salome? You won't provoke me. I already have. That you need to keep your emotions in check is proof enough. Yeah? At times like this, it is imperative to stay cool and collected. Now then, surely you didn't expect to come waltzing into my inner chambers and leave with your lives, did you? In fact, we did. You have not a single ally to call upon for aid. Oh. Were any aid to arrive for you, it would only compound your present predicament. So risky it is this little project of yours. Oh, wow. Right, yeah, I guess. Bruh. We, on the other hand, have already called in help. She's removing every sound from this fortress, even as we speak. I suppose I should be afraid for my life, but I'm honestly more impressed by your compassion. You're right, I can't be too quick to call for help, which is why I have to cast a paralysis spell on all my allies right now. I must ask though, dear Jew, with that piercing intellect of yours, account for these? Come forth. Oh, okay. So basically, yeah, automatons or whatever they're called, golems, yeah. These are my yellow turban puppet soldiers. Pretty fashionable get-ups, nah? So, did you account for these as well? Well, obviously, I'm sure everyone expected you have some kind of trick up your sleeve. I must confess, I did not. Okay. But I did indeed determine that you would either have accomplices or some manner of faithful subordinates with you. Yeah. Your puppets are, therefore, well within my expectations. Now prepare yourself. I love the fact how Zhang Jue is trying to ask Sherlock Holmes that, oh, did you see this coming? Obviously he did. This is the Sherlock Holmes you're talking about. His intuition is crazy sharp. Obviously he's not going to jump into a mission without expecting the highs and the lows. My luck hasn't run out yet, nor am I so far past my prime that I'm about to let the likes of you kill me. I am Zhang Jue, the great teacher, and I'm about to give you the most painful lessons of your life. Yeah, everybody says that. But then in the end, we defeat them. Or most of them. Alright, so I'm guessing we'll be fighting some mob characters now. Oh, he's there as well. Oh, there you go, the multiple enemies. Perfect time to use my Morgan. Yeah, it doesn't matter. My Morgan will hit everyone equally.
はい、エネルギーサービスです。完全敗北。よろしく。
Thank God I brought her.
サービスです。
If I brought like a single target character, that would have been a pain.
失礼。
First and
こちらの
foremost,
話です。
just in case, let me just put this on her.
目に
Alright, here we go.
すべてを灰に。よく言いました。
Alright. So, the assassin is helping us.
最果てにありながらトリバースロードキャメル
Bro, there's no way you're gonna win. You know, as soon as I brought Morgan in this battle, he's bound to lose. What is he going to do? No amount of Noble Phantasm. All my other characters might die. I've put my Invincible on Morgan. So she'll survive at least. Yeah, my Konaskars are gone. But...
この恨み
I think he's going to insta-charge again. Come on, do it. Oh no, he didn't. Okay, well. Alright, so... Yeah, I guess that's it. Goodbye. You ain't getting out of this without any scratch.
事実神戸を垂れよ恐怖を希望も断筆通るにあたわず内側から許す者公園の本気です
Oh my god. Well, do I have to defeat these as well? Hopefully not. Yeah, there you go.
敵が多いんだねマスターはそれはそれで私には都合がいいけど
Oh god. Is that all you've got? He's an even more formidable opponent than I expected. He may even be as powerful as the top-ranked servants. Could he have the Holy Grail himself? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Zhang Jue, the heroic spirit, something sets him apart from others. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, did he figure something out? Okay. I see, now I understand. While battling, he figured something out. That is crazy. Huh, what is it that you think you understand? That's smirk. Bruh. I couldn't hear what he said. Okay. Oh wait, he said something to him. There! Damn. Yeah! Oh wait, what? It can't be, but then that must be it. Wait, why is it turning into... What's happening? Curse you! Curse you! What a failure I am! How? How? How did you figure it out? Well, what a fool I've been, an absolute jester. Wait, so, what's going on? Was he like some kind of a... I'm not really sure. Okay, let's see. Have I exhausted Heaven's Wheel? No, not at all. I never had such a thing in the first place. So yeah, he wasn't like a proper servant. He was just like some kind of a... I don't know. Ah, now I'm disappearing. I guess I can't stay here any longer. Does this mean I was mistaken after all? Master? So he was like some kind of a like a summon, like a golem or a shikigami or something? The enemy servant is gone, though I have to say it doesn't feel like my noble phantasm did all that much. What did you say to him, Holmes? Oh, nothing much. At least I didn't think much of it. Come on. But in retrospect, it may have been a grave error on my part. What do you mean? Okay, can you please stop talking in riddles? I asked him if he really was who he thought he was. Right, so yeah, okay, I see. So it was probably some kind of a like a construct who was given the personality and the consciousness of Zhang Jue, but it wasn't Zhang Jue or something like that. And he himself didn't realize that up until the very end when Holmes questioned him. But in this case, I'm afraid our effort may be a tad. Oh my god. Oh crap, we've got an emergency on our hands. This whole fortress is about to collapse. Why? What? I don't understand. If this was a cave, I could understand it could collapse. Why suddenly the. Maybe it was some kind of a trap automatically set to, I don't know, bring the whole thing down if we defeat him. What? Well, that was a bit too easy, defeating him, I guess. You know. But I guess he wasn't even Zhang Jue, it was something else. Well, this is the fun time everyone's been waiting for, the moment it all comes crashing down on our heads. It looks like that old man rigged this fortress to fall apart if he died. There you go, yeah. Who hadn't dreamed of going out with a bang? What's that face? Yeah. We had best leave immediately then. Alright, okay, first we need to find the light gate, then the sea. That won't be necessary. I know enough to lead the way myself. Seriously? Damn, this whole detective thing is nuts. Oh my god. Hang on, what do you need me for then? Well, let's save the conversation until we have escaped, shall we? I guess Holmes like memorized it or something or figured it out. What's going on? I don't know, let's just get out of here. What? Wait, that's the taboo direction. Huh? What? Ah! Okay. Damn it, which way can I go? Pardon me. Ah, yo! If we head straight into this passage, we should be able to exit through the scene gate. What do you think, Fujimaru? Well, this is Holmes we're talking about, so. Then maybe we should just make every servant Holmes, but in different classes. Okay, alright. That's a terrifying thought. Oh, I have my talents, but I'm by no means omnipotent. I would, of course, make an excellent caster, but for now, I'm quite content as a ruler. Okay. That's good to know. Caster Sherlock Holmes. Damn. It's all good to be outside again. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to survive this mission, but it went a little smoother than I think. Well, now you're a dead man for sure. Just had to go and tempt fate by saying that, didn't you? You'll be lucky if you make it back to the righteous realm now. Come on, Lady Zhufu, please don't scare me like that. Right. Good, the golem horse is still here. It doesn't seem as though anyone discovered it. No sign of any enemies nearby. Should we be good to go? Anticlimax much? You're disappointed, Lady Zhufu. Haven't we had enough excitement for one day? What the hell? Oh, is that our ride? You still don't want to contract them? Yeah, that was the golem, okay. It would be best to wait until we've reached the righteous realm's border. Let's see, considering time it will take them to learn that Fort Azagog has collapsed, the time it will take them to confirm that Zhang Jue has vanished, and the time it will take them to discover we were here and put together a squadron to pursue us. We have no margin for error, but we should be still in the clear, no matter how fast the response time is. As long as we skirt their patrols, we should have little trouble making our escape. Well, that's a relief. Yeah, okay, I guess. Everything is going swimmingly. None of his finely honed instincts are sounding any alarms. Oh my god, I think something's happening. Something's going to happen now. The red sky gradually gives way to a pleasant blue. Soon, they will arrive in the righteous realm, and their mission will be complete. But, even amid such a peaceful scene, Holmes continues to rack his brain searching for an answer. An answer to what, you ask? Why? He wishes to understand why I have yet to reappear. Oh, okay, so this is Moriarty narrating this. He planned for Count Vlad to become one of his allies. That part I can understand. It would have been an effective way to rob Kaldi of portion of our combat forces. But why hasn't he shown himself again since then? Why hasn't he tried another attack on us? Is he somehow preoccupied with his role as the foreign disciple? If he is, then where in the singularity could he be? More importantly, what could he be doing? The wheel in his mind turned and turned, trying to find the truth obscured by the clouds of ambiguity. But Sherlock Holmes will never understand. Yes, some things escape even the man who supposedly understands everything. Oh my god, he's just there. In a sense, this singularity is akin to a lost belt. History is made by people. There is no way to tell how time has passed when there are no sentient creatures there to experience it. Think of an insect crawling around on the ground for 1 or 2 years. In that situation, one could make a strong case that no time has passed at all. This singularity is the reverse. Servants are the walking incarnation of human history. Okay. Here, where heroes and anti-heroes from every nation, world and race are continuously summoned, one could say that the path of humanity exists in the background. This is why the idea of rebelling against proper human history is so significant. If Holmes wishes to raise the singularity, merely fitting pieces together won't be enough. He will need to make massive leaps of logic. But with worries of me consuming his every thought, he will never reach the answer. He's simply not capable of it right now. Of this I am certain. In contrast, our goal is well within reach. As the foreign disciple, I will murder Sherlock Holmes myself. Okay, well. And we're back. Yay! Oh, it seems our timing is impeccable. Vlad 3 just returned as well. Looks like things went pretty well. Damn right they did. What? Don't you think it's dangerous to whack someone with a ball? Oh, who cares? It's not like it can actually hurt you. Anyway, what were you saying? Well, you're obviously aware that this was our first battle as a single unified army, right? Yeah, so? It went even better than we expected, much better. Count Vlad's orders were brilliant and his troops carried them all out faithfully. Our formations, our troop lineup, everything was perfect. I'm sure the Revenge Realm will think twice before messing with the Righteous Realm now. That's wonderful to hear. Oh, how did your assassination mission go? Never mind, I can tell by the looks on your faces. Congrats! It all went very smoothly, just goes to show the power of teamwork. Okay, right. Then all that's left for you to do now is report back to the Emperor. I've got to make an in-person report. Can I just give you a written note? No? Whoa, you really have nerves of steel, don't you? I'm literally shaking in the thought of meeting Charles the Great. Don't worry, you'll be fine. He's a really friendly guy. I find that very hard to believe. And that concludes our report. Thank you for your hard work, everyone. Emperor Charles the Great will now grant you fitting rewards. Well done. I'm so glad to see you all come back safe and sound. So glad. You are too kind, Your Imperial Majesty. We, your loyal subordinates, are honored to have been of service. Man, my shoulders are killing me. I still can't believe the Emperor himself rewarded me. What did they get? What did you get? Some magical items for enhancing my spirit origin, and a support mystic code. Oh wow. You can never have too many, of course, but they're usually tough to get a hold of. Is that so? I already wrote off the talismans as business expense. So maybe I'll grab some spirit origin enhancement materials too. How about you, Holmes and Fujimaru? I suppose we're in much the same boat as ourselves. You should let the secretary know if you didn't get anything. The squeaky wheel gets the grease and all that. Oh wow. Good point. Alright, I'd better get going. I have a lot of training to do if I'm going to catch up to the rest of the assassin brigade. I'm gonna pop into my spirit form and get some shut-eye later. Good day, Jufu. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Of course, Miss Sancho. What can we do for you? Do you remember our plan to throw a victory party once you got back? Oh yeah. I do indeed. Ah, I see. Then I take it that... Yes, everything is ready for you. Could I ask you to come back to the throne room so we can celebrate? Of course. How about you, Master? What about Jufu and Assassin? Yeah. I do feel bad about excluding them after all the hard work they put in. But I'm afraid we need to keep the matter of my oh yeah, that's true, identity to ourselves. It's alright, Mr. Fujimaru. We can have another smaller wrap-up party with them later. Would you mind if we left the proceedings early, Miss Sancho? Not at all. Bottoms up. Yes. As well as it went, it was still only the first of many missions to come. But very well. One should never underestimate a banquet's capacity for increasing morale. Man, Astolfo, you should have seen me out there. There I was perfectly blended in among the foot soldiers, doing my job like it was second nature. Oh, so you didn't really do much fighting then? I was part of the team, that's what matters. I used a far sight spell to watch the battle from here. You all did magnificently. You were in such perfect lockstep with each other, I couldn't even tell where you were, Lord Roland. I cautioned them against going off on their own. It's a common mistake among individually skilled soldiers. That aside, while I'm certainly glad this battle went as well as it did, it is not all good news. How come? Yeah. One of my goals for this training exercise was to have the troops practice responding to sudden unforeseen situations. When things are getting well, it is a tendency of soldiers to grow overconfident. That's true. It may be a good idea to train the troops on what to do in case something goes wrong. Agreed. I'll put a plan together right away. Please, everyone, drink up, eat up. Ah, what a great day this has been. Careful, sir, you don't want to get too carried away. Indeed. As Tulip 4 used to tell me, well, admonish is probably a better word. There is nothing more dangerous than a mage in high spirits getting carried away. You mean you had a Sancho of your own? You know what's funny? Like, I get the feeling Gordolf and Don Quixote are very similar to each other. You know, both of them, especially their, personality. It's very similar. Oh yes, occasionally uncompromising, always demanding. That was Tulip for you. Ah, it's good to meet someone who knows my pain. Oh really now? I see. Wait, I didn't mean it like that, Sancho. Then how did you mean it, sir? Looking for a graceful way out of a clearly unfavorable situation. Marsh here, I'll be taking over for the director for the time being. Congratulations again on a good job well done, Senpai. Thanks, Marsh. You too, Karo. Me? I literally did nothing here unless you count sitting on the sidelines and watching a battle. Did you notice anything noteworthy? You know how occasionally you'll get a second or third rate servant with a surprisingly strong noble phantasm or strength stat? Well, there was a number of the servants like that on both sides, so it's made for a hell of a show. I don't know if I should say this, but it felt like I was watching a major spectacle. Big flashes of light and magical energy, all that kind of thing, every time a command spell was activated. That happened on both sides, allies and enemy alike. So that was the master we were up against. We know they're not a crypter, that's for sure. But I'll be damned if I have any idea how a mage ends up like that. We've been looking into this master as well, but it's gotten us nowhere. All we can say at this point is that Holmes was right. The same master is using command spells on all those servants. I see. Damn it. What are we missing? Could another servant be their master? What if the foreign disciple is their master? That's possible, but let's just forget it about now. How's the ordinance coming along? I'm afraid it'll still take a little time. We're just short on staff right now. And Da Vinci is currently on break. break? A break, huh? I see. No, that's fine then. I don't have anything urgent to ask her. Just let her get the rest she needs. I will. Okay. I think I'll talk to Don Quixote and Sancho. Oh, Lord Fujimaru, great work on the mission today. Please have some fruit-infused water. Thank you. Fruit-infused water. I just realized it's just fruit juice. Oh god. Or something like that, I guess. We were lucky to get by with minimal casualties. Truly, I didn't think things could have gone better. Sir? Yes, I know. I couldn't help any of you myself, but I'm still glad to see you back safe and sound. I mean that, you know. Cheers. Don Quixote? Oh, Lord Holmes, you're enjoying the food, I hope. Of course, there's canapes. Are these I think is that how it's pronounced? Canapes? Are exquisite. Good. Sancho and I put a lot of heart into making those, you know. I had my sir handle everything except the actual cooking. I wasn't doing anyone any good anywhere else, so... With all due respect, I beg to differ. You took a stand and fought for what you believed was your right. Your principles are the backbone unifying the entire righteous realm. I hope you're right. If you want to be useful, sir, you could always clean up after the party. You're working me to the bone tonight, aren't you? Alright, I'll take care of it. Oh my god. Maybe I'll go pay those two a visit. Who? Oh, Jufu and, Assassin? Oh, hello, Lord Fujimaru. Are you already turning in for the day? You're not? I see. In that case, I'll go ahead and designate a good place for all of you to get together. Here, why don't you bring them these drinks and snacks as a little souvenir? Okay, have fun. Wait, I wonder what would have happened if I picked the first option. Would I have just gone to sleep? I wasn't expecting the secretary to call us in here all of a sudden. She said something about additional rewards and that there were delicacies at that. And she was right. I have here a fine selection of alcohol, refreshments and fruits. Not to mention tobacco. Whoa, there's even hookah supplies. I think I'll take those if no one else minds. Oh, I'll stick to tea since I can't drink alcohol. But I can and I will. Well, everyone, once again, here's the good job well done. Charles the Great was tremendously pleased. Oh, honestly, it doesn't feel entirely real. Yeah. Zhang Jie is dead, right? He is. I made sure of it myself. Okay. His spirit origin vanished completely. However, he is going to return, or rather, oh my god, there's a possibility another one of him is waiting in the wings. I kind of expected it because, that wasn't really Zhang Jie. That was just like some weird type of a... I don't know. What? Zhang Jie became incredibly flustered when I asked him if he really was who he thought he was. He would only respond in this way if his personal sense of self was, well, extremely indefined. I believe the lack of self was consequence of him being an imposter of some sort, which is why I asked him that question. Really, I mean, he sure as hell seemed strong enough to be the real deal. Indeed, he did, abnormally so. Enough that it left me uncertain as to whether it was truly him in the first place. However, whether that abnormally strong version was the only Zhang Jie to exist is, as yet, unclear. There could be several of them, much like the yellow turban puppets he commanded. I'm merely speculating at this stage, though. I've got a feeling he's probably not wrong, yeah. Well, who cares as long as he's gone, and hey, if he comes back, we can just assassinate him again. I doubt it'll be as easy as this first time. More importantly, we should be celebrating and doing a bit of enhancing our team's bond if you ask me. You're really into this whole teams and bonding things, huh? They're what you need to fight as part of a unit. Good hookah. That. It may be bad for my health, but that's not something I have to worry about, so life is good. Well, hey, we're servants. Would it change anything if a human was here? Okay, here we go. Oh my god, we're treading some really dangerous territory now. Huh? What do you mean? Like, would they be torn limb to limb or something? Oh, now I see. Getting torn limb from limb. Of course not. Huh, that almost happened to you at one of your summonings. Damn, what kind of monster servants were they? Huh, they were fairies? Yeah. Fairies, you say? Yeah, I guess. I've heard rumors about them, but I don't know much about what they're actually like. The fairies themselves weren't especially dangerous. If anything, they were more like warped imitations of human nature. All that aside, and I can't say this too loudly, but I don't think having humans around would be at all that big of a deal. Especially not now, when we're mostly focused on trying to take down the other two realms. Incidentally, we ended up here in the Righteous Realm through fairly conventional means. But what about you two? What do you think of the other realms? Yeah. Just that they're the nations we need to defeat. I lost a lot of friends in our battles against them. The same goes for them as well. There won't be a peaceful reconciliation in all that. Two of the realms will either surrender everything or be completely destroyed. There's no middle ground there. I see, so you fight more out of a sense of duty than hatred. Something like that, though it all still barely feels real to me. I don't care at all for the revenge or reinstatement realm though. The revenge realm feels especially icky to me. And the reinstatement realm, well, I guess it's too uptight. What about it? Who was the big cheese again? What's his face? Konstantinos? Yes, that's right. Konstantinos 11. I kind of hate his guts. Do you now? What? That is something of a surprise to hear. In the history of rulers, he is well known for being neither a tyrant nor a fool. I cannot speak of how strong he is as a servant, but as the king of a realm, I expect he has a holy grail backing him up. So why do you detest him so? I guess it's the way he's so high on his own righteousness. Don't get me wrong, I don't want my country to be a den of bribery and lawlessness either. But I also can't relax in places where everything's too perfect, you know. I see, you make a good point. Given the reinstatement realm's goal, they have a vested interest in upholding righteousness and responsibility. What goal is that? Konstantinos seeks retribution on proper human history for refusing to let a certain woman exist. Yeah, okay. I see, so that's what's happening. I was wondering, like, what type of grudge does he has? Like, you know, so it's basically related to Pope Johanna. Who's that? Pope Johanna. I believe Konstantinos wishes to rebel against proper human history so that he can make her existence known throughout the world. Johanna. I think that name sounds familiar, but I can't place it. Who is that? A female pope. It was once believed that she existed, but later proven definitively that she did not. A very rare being indeed. Heroic spirits, myself included, contain mystics by definition. When our existence is inscribed in proper human history, how much of our past is included and how much of it is fantasy? Of course, some heroic spirits such as nursery rhymes are born solely from stories, yeah. Others, such as myself and Mr. Jekyll, come from stories that are heavily based on reality. At times, myths and legends are formed by going back to the past, though of course most such myths come from a reality where the age of gods was still in effect. As a prime example, take the 12 Olympians who were real beings. Wait, you mean those gods actually existed? Man, you really know everything, don't you, detective? At any rate, for most heroic spirits, reality and fantasy mean very little. But Johanna is not like most heroic spirits. As she was said to be Pope, the veracity of her existence was examined quite thoroughly. Yeah, I see that. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. And claims of her having been real were flatly refuted. Okay, so the fact that she was a pope was the reason why everyone focused so much on whether her legend was authentic or not, and all the other legends that we see, people don't really care that much to go deeper into it and like actively try to prove it right or wrong. You know, it's just there. You know, kind of like that. Like, you know, we hear multiple stories about like King Arthur, but I doubt there's anyone who is like, oh, I need to check whether King Arthur really existed or not, and then they like fully go on and try to either refute or strengthen the fact that King Arthur exists. You know, let alone one person, but like a whole group of people trying to do that. I doubt that, like, you know, there's anyone like that or any group of people like that. But in case of Pope Johanna, it makes sense why a group of people, like, you know, like a lot of people did that, because she was supposed to be Pope and they needed to figure out whether she was real or not. I guess something like that. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I guess I do feel kind of bad for her. But that doesn't explain why Konstantinos would want to reinstate her. Yeah, that's also a good question. Why would he? Is there some kind of connection he has with her or something? You have touched on the question of why the reinstatement realm is doing what they are. The answer remains a mystery. Okay. Maybe he just has the heart for her. I doubt that. I doubt like that is the reason why he's doing all of this. Be more crass. I know, frankly, it sounds like a popeless endeavor to me. What the hell? Yeah, that was pretty good. Thanks, I've been practicing improv. Wow. Regardless, it's not a matter over which we need to be terribly concerned. Our primary focus now must be on standing against them. Well, sure, but it doesn't look like we'll be fighting the reinstatement realm anytime soon. True, especially since our current plan is to whittle away the Revenge Realm forces. Anyway, that's enough talking shop. This alcohol won't drink itself. Agreed. Not that I'm going to drink any. Here, check this out. See this shady looking Taoist medicine? If you add this to alcohol before you drink it, yeah, you can get really drunk. Woo, yeah. She's not playing around, is she? Lady Yu, I really hope I can see you again someday. Oh my god. Lady Yu? Well, yeah, you may rent. I guess. Wait, when was. Oh, she was. Wait a minute. When was she introduced? Oh, yeah, she was introduced in that summer event, wasn't she? No. Wait a minute. Yeah. You know that summer event with Yume Ren, like this, the summer event with her, where we got her as a welfare servant? That was the first time when Zhufu was introduced, or was she introduced even before that? I cannot remember. But wasn't Holmes there? Shouldn't he know her obsession with Yume Ren? I'm shouting her name because I can't keep my love for her bottled up anymore. But don't tell anyone else, okay? Ah, Lady Yu. Why are you so beautiful? You're a flower blooming in a desert. Blah. Okay, well, right. 17th verse, same as the first. Enough already. I can't believe she's been singing like this for an hour straight. Who was it that got her drunk again? She herself. Oh right, she did it herself. Well, nothing much we can do about that. And that's all I've got. And she's fallen asleep. Yep. I'd say that's a good sign it's about to call it a night. Agreed. Let me just put a blanket over her first. Thanks. Well, it's been grand. If we don't get to work together again soon, take care. And the same to you. He's a really good guy, isn't he? Indeed, enough that it truly pains me that we need to lie to him. This war is about to get much more serious. Charles the Great will, of course, need to come to the front line himself. We will have to be brave and work very hard if we are to navigate this tightrope of a situation with any success. Though, of course, it's also possible that the situation is about to take a sudden, potentially dramatic turn. Right. And I'm going to end that here today. Oh. Oh, alright, I'm going to end it here today. Okay, this is a big one. All out war. Damn, this is going to go down. From the next video. This is going to go crazy, I'm guessing. Alright, so yeah, that was today's video. Basically, we went to Fort what was the name? Azagov? Yeah. And we assassinated Zhang Jue, but turns out Zhang Jue isn't Zhang Jue. There's some weird things going on with him, which we don't properly have any idea, but obviously that was like just like some kind of a puppet or something. I don't know what that was, you know. And yeah, so this means he might come back later. Right, but you know, a lot of questions are kind of hovering around. For example, what's Moriarty? There was one section where Moriarty's like talked about like certain things about how Holmes would not be able to figure out this one. You know, he won't have he won't understand a lot of things. He's focusing on something, but you know, that's not going to help him out. You know, all that stuff, and how he's supposed to he's going to kill Sherlock Holmes or whatever he said. And you know, also that whole thing about who the actual master is, who's doing all of this. You know, all these questions are hovering around. I'm guessing it'll all be answered eventually, but let's wait for that. And yeah, so thanks for watching. This was my video for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll be back within either, like, you know, the tomorrow, day after. I don't know, maybe not tomorrow, but the day after. And yeah, little by little we'll continue this. If the new event starts, I'll continue the new event along with this, and eventually I'll complete this. Yeah, I think we're like at the 60% mark. Yeah, like this is like 14, so we're at the 60% mark. We've completed like 60% of the story. You know, like 40% is left, I guess, or something like that. Maybe like 55% has been completed. So yeah, yeah, it'll take a little bit more while to do this, I guess. But yeah, this is getting exciting. Let's see. Yeah, and I'll end it here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.